This segment will show you how to operate and maintain your aerator. Before you use your aerator, make sure that the ground is not muddy. Do not attempt to aerate the ground if it is muddy. If the ground is extremely hard or dry, it is recommended that it be watered down for 1 or 2 hours prior to using the aerator. You should also mow the lawn and remove any loose clippings prior to aerating. Each time you attach the aerator to the tractor hitch, check to make sure that the aerator is level to the ground. You can adjust the level by loosening the bolts which fasten the hitch mount arms to the hitch arm mount brackets. Then raise or lower the position of the arms in the vertical bracket until the aerator is level and tighten the bolts again. Aerating works by cutting small holes in the soil to create reservoirs that bring oxygen, fertilizer, and water into the root zone of the grass. For best performance of the spike aerator, the following lawn preparation and operation is recommended. First, start the tractor engine with the controls set in neutral and place the throttle at a slow engine speed. Then engage the shift lever into the lowest possible forward speed and increase the speed as conditions permit. Aerate in the straightest line possible, making overlapping passes to increase the spike point pattern. To prevent lawn damage, avoid making sharp turns. When using on sloped lawns, aerate only in an up and down direction. Do not aerate across the face of the slopes. To increase the spike point depth penetration in the ground, add weight as required. The aerator frame holds up to 2 concrete blocks at approximately 42 pounds each. Weights should be secured to the frame with straps to make sure they are stable. For proper maintenance of your aerator, follow these instructions. You should check for loose fasteners, nuts, and bolts on your aerator before each use. Make sure they are all tight. Check for worn or damaged parts before each use, and also before storing the unit. Clean the aerator after each use, and also before storing the aerator. If rust appears on the shield or spikes, you can sand it lightly and coat with enamel paint. Lubricate the spike disc hubs at the beginning of every season with a small amount of light oil or grease. The spiker points can be periodically sharpened using a small grinder to maintain good ground penetration. Make sure to remove the spike discs before you sharpen the points. Always store the aerator in a dry area when it's not in use. You can coat the bare metal with light oil or paint for protection. Follow these steps to keep your aerator in top working condition season after season.